Hey folks, welcome back to Paradise. I'm whipping up a near free shower. I got the pavers for free. I got a bunch of scrap deck boards that somebody was giving away. All right, so in a nutshell, it's gonna be two walls. One privacy wall this way, one privacy wall going that way. I've got access right here to drill through to access my hot and cold water. Okie doke. Perfect. Perfect. Beauty. So that's the hard part out of the way. Well, the dirt work, I guess. Hands and knees. We'll start building. So, stick that there, not like that. Got a couple boards in. So, that's 2 inches. That's 8 inches. And when I stand it up and rotate it and stick it here, that will be the difference right where that level is. Got one side done. I've got my 6 deck boards on the bottom, and then I put my fence boards, and then I found another deck board, so I put it at top. I don't know, it's a mistake, but it kind of gives it a bit of style. There we go. That's good. That out of the way. All right, here's where we're at so far. Pretty decent. Not bad for about 2 hours work. Got one more post, and then that'll be it. All right, we're about to lose the sun, and here's where we're at. Walls are done. I have no idea how tall this is. I just eyeballed it. Feels like a comfortable height. The shower nozzle I'll put probably at the same height as that. And yeah, that's pretty well it. I got some plumbing to do, which should be pretty easy. I've got to drill a hole through that. So I'll come through here, go that way, up. And from within the shower, with no door, I can watch the sunset. I keep tripping over this damn thing. Slight change of plans. Got some vapor barrier. I'm going to remove all these stones, lay out some vapor barrier, put the stones back, and I'll dig a bit of a depression in the dirt before I put the vapor barrier down, and then cover all that with clear stone. I figure having all that extra water flowing down may not be the best idea. I'll dig that little trench, and I'll have it kind of come this way and go under the deck or something. All right, I've got my blocks removed. All right, something like that. I'm going to bury this pipe, just dig a shallow trench, stick it in, lead it into the garden. Look at that, clear stone, nice. So, since I know there's clear stone there, I'll dig my little trench here, and then I'm just going to stuff this pipe underneath that fabric, and we'll be good. All right, I just chucked a level in my trench, and we're sloping this way, and then this is like dead flat. And then obviously that slopes down again. I'm okay with it being flat here because that's where all the clear stone is. I was able to peel back the landscaping fabric there, and then just kind of jammed my pipe into the clear stone. Got a nice little slope there heading down the hill. I've got it kind of bitten into my vapor barrier here. I'll put something to, maybe I'll put something to hold that down. Got some freshly free blocks, and of course my mosquito smoker. Decent. I'll get back out here with the rake and do a better job, but for now, let's keep cruising. All right, time to get some plumbing done. Lucky for you, I already did it. Step one, shut off your water. And then find your hot and cold lines. I just cut, added a couple T's in, and ran them over here. A couple clips to keep it tidy. The outside diameter of 1/2-inch PEX is 5/8, so I just drilled 2 5/8 holes through the wall. This will be a 3-season shower because it goes below 0 up here in the winter. So what I'll have to do before the end of the season is cut and add a couple more T's with on-off valves and drains so they don't freeze and burst in the winter. I also ran out of clips. Coming around outside, you see my 1/2-inch PEX 5/8 hole fits perfect. Follow the pipe, crimped on into here, boom, slam bam. And of course, the beer holder slash shampoo holder. I also added this as a bit of a kickstand to keep the wind from knocking this thing over. Couple finishing touches and we're done. All right, folks, there she is in all its glory. I added this border along the bottom so my plastic can come up the side, traps all the water, goes into the pipe, works real nice.
Yummy.
These are those free stones that I got. I just made a quick little ramp heading up to it. There's lots of these stones on the property, so I just grabbed a whole bunch of them out of the woods. That worked out perfectly. Valves installed. I had a spare cleat laying around, so I stuck that on as a towel hanger. And a couple boards on the top to sort of protect my shower and also to block the view of the camera. All in all, not bad at all. Nice hot water. The dream. That's it for now. We'll see you when we see ya. Cheers.